Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's a beautiful day already here in Norman, Oklahoma, and I am so excited for some yoga with you guys. Emma's hanging out in her playpen right now. You might hear her yell a little bit as she plays. She's reading this really cool book about critters in New York. I remember last week when we did Amazon animal yoga, and I told you guys to go to Pebble Go and do some more research on some of them. Emma's doing her own research right now and some books that she has. But today we're not going to do animals. Today is going to be such a beautiful, hot day here in Norman, Oklahoma. And so I figured we would do some beach yoga. I also want to do a really quick shout out to my friend Molly. Molly, you did an amazing job doing your unicorn yoga the other day. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. And if you want to shout out too, send me your pictures of you doing your yoga. So excited to see them. Okay, let's get started with our yoga practice today by starting with our 5 big belly breaths. Here we go. One more. Wonderful. We're going to start off in our warrior two. So bring that leg forward and arms out to the side, and we're going to surf. Can you surf right here? I don't know about you guys, but I have never been surfing before. It's a little scary for me. Now that I'm a grown up, balance is a little harder, and so I'm even afraid of skateboards. I try. My husband's really good at it, but not me. We'll see what Emma likes to do as she gets older. Remember, as we're here in our warrior two, we're keeping our arms nice and straight. We have a tendency in this pose to let the back one drop, so make sure we keep that up nice and straight. And we're lunging into that front leg, so we should feel a little bit of pull right here on the inside of our thigh as we stretch, stretch, and surf. We're going to inhale and bring our feet together and arms up. And we're going to take one more deep breath, and I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this pose. We're going to be a beach chair. So inhale, exhale, sit. Now, if you can only sit a little bit like this, that's fine. If you can go further into this, that's fine too. I'm going to go right in the middle because that's what's comfortable for my body. Emma is definitely singing the song of her people this morning. Pretty sure her people are actually birds and that she's answering them back. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands to the ground. We're going to walk forward and we're going to make an upside down V shape into that downward dog. And we're going to be a sand castle. So in this stretch, you want to make sure that you have a good distance between your hands and feet. And you're pushing up through your arms and shoulders. And trying to push your heels down to the ground. This is actually, it's an easy pose, but it's kind of hard at the same time to do it the right way. So just remember, try your very, very best and do what feels comfortable. Do what feels comfortable for your body. We're going to drop our knees down and actually come all the way down to the floor. We're going to take our hands behind us, palms up towards the ceiling, and we are going to swim in our locust pose. So what you're going to do here is keep your feet on the ground. You're going to bring your chest up and your shoulders up, and bring your arms back like you're swimming. Ah. Remember, keep your feet still. Give me one more big breath here. And then we're going to turn over on our backs into that resting pose that we love so much. Remember, our hands are up towards the ceiling. And we are going to be a sea star or a starfish, whichever one you call it. But either way, we're going to make that starfish pose and we're going to melt. Try not to fall asleep. Oh, that's the hardest part about this pose, isn't it? Imagining we're laying in the sun. Maybe you are. Maybe you decided to try your yoga outside today. If not, then we're picturing the sun shining down on us and feeling its warmth. Just make sure you have your sunscreen and you don't fall asleep in the sun. It's way better to fall asleep in the shade. Okay, and we are going to turn over onto our side and come all the way up. And we're going to do this again. So, arms up nice and tall. And this time, opposite leg forward. So, whichever one you did not put forward. And we are surfing. Remember, we're not trying to push too far, just enough so we feel a pull right in the inside of our thigh here. Don't let that back arm drop. Try to keep them both up straight. Very nice job. Okay, yogis. Take a deep breath in, feet together, hands together. And exhale, sit into our beach chair. Okay. Deep breath in and out as we go down, hands on the floor, walking out into that upside down V into our downward dog and becoming a beautiful sandcastle. I'm sorry. Now, I picked this pose today because it's supposed to be so hot that it reminded me about being able to go to the beach. Now, I know in some parts of the country and the world, you're not allowed to go to the beach if you live by one right now because we are practicing our social distancing. But if you can still go to the beach, maybe you can have your parents take you for a nice little walk and collect some seashells. If you can't, maybe you can imagine it. Draw a pretty picture of what it looks like. Deep breath in, coming all the way down. And exhale. Remember, hands are towards the ceiling, and we are going to become swimmers. Deep breath in. Remember, keeping our feet still and relaxed. Give me 2 more deep breaths here. Now, like any good nap in the sun, we want to cook both sides. So make sure that if you want to stay here, just turning our head to the side. Hands are still facing up towards the ceiling, and we are still melting into the floor. If you want to flip over and do this on your back in the resting pose, you may. It's whatever your body needs. Wonderful job today, friends. Now, if you want to stay in that resting pose and take a nap, by all means, go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy the outdoors somehow, whether it's chalk or jump rope, or maybe you just go outside and do some jumping jacks or explore and see what kind of bugs or plants you can find. I hope that you enjoy having some time with your teachers today, and maybe you get to Zoom or Google Meet with your class, which would be awesome. Either way, enjoy your day, enjoy your school time that you have, enjoy your family time, enjoy some self care time. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.